All right. Waking on up, waking on up. It's a beautiful day to be empowered, and we are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for this Tuesday morning. Oh, I know I did a little bit much. However,
My sister is
however,
she's starting to get a little like me, just a
I know
tad
right,
bit.
I did a little too much. However, I did that because of what we're going to be talking about today. So first, let me just say, you look so pretty in your yellow and green.
Thank you. It's like the good old Sprite can when you
I'm
pop
just
that
getting ready to
Sprite.
say, looking like what is it, lemon and lime? Look, what you like?
Yes, yes, it is.
A
And
refreshing beverage.
yeah, and so refreshing,
So
and
refreshing.
because you know how when you take, I love a Sprite like you love a good Coke.
Yes.
Um, but when you drink it through that straw and you get that good sip of it and it goes down your throat, you just like, oh, ah, like, it's so refreshing going down the throat. It hits just right. Good. And that's what today is gonna do. It's gonna hit us just right.
Just
Just right.
right. Exactly what
Just
we
right.
need. So
Mm.
good morning, Miss Phyllis and Miss Patricia. We love you, ladies. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for all the support. Y'all not only support us on the Empowered Morning Show, but y'all support us with Melanin and Marriage Magazine, and we appreciate that. Good morning, Farika. Good to see you this morning. We appreciate you working the chat and letting everybody know to come on and tune in. So listen, it requires a team. It requires a village. It
It
requires
does.
other people to help you bring forth the vision, and let it get out to other people. So we don't take it lightly. We appreciate everything that y'all do. And it makes me feel good every time I see y'all name pop up on the side. I'm like,
It
I,
does. Like
yes,
they showed up again, and
exactly,
again.
exactly,
Oh my
exactly.
goodness.
When
Yeah.
you're doing something and like when you out in like when you was young and did Easter speeches and things like that, you be looking for somebody in the crowd that you know. So let me look and see. Here's such and such out here. Oh, okay, now I can do what I gotta do.
Yeah. And you just stare at them the whole time. You
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah,
You haven't learned how to work the room yet. But
exactly. So let me focus. So long as I know they here, we gonna be good. So that's how much we love and appreciate y'all. So
yes. And today, let's go ahead and share it out to people because we all need to learn this. I'm what we're getting ready to talk about on not
yeah,
what we're getting ready. All that incorrect English that I just
yeah,
did.
go say, Gary. They know what you're
All
talking
that
about.
incorrect English.
They know what
But
you're saying.
seriously, this is something you don't. It, we're working on getting healed for real this time, right?
Yeah, yes, yes.
And when you're working on getting healed for real this time, when you're working on becoming, you don't have to go out and search for all the stuff you need to work on. God starts sending it. Like your Facebook thread should be totally different than what it was before because God knows that you seeking for him to make you better. So your streams are better. When you read something, you read it different. It was like I read Psalms 37 500 times. But today, when I read Psalms 37, it just hits different. And that's in your becoming because you're hungry for it, your appetite for it. So, this is another one. Good
Come
morning,
on,
Tina.
Tina.
So it's
Another level.
exciting to know that God is putting us in a different kind of lane.
Yes,
And
yes,
sending
absolutely.
us like Fred. Fred is our guy. Fred
Baby,
is
Fred Jones is nothing to play with. If you don't know about him, you better get on the platform. Fred Jones is next level and next level in every level. He doesn't talk about just one thing, like, of course, God, but he talks about relationships and just so many other things, that helps you get where you want to be, helps you channel your thoughts in the right
and
direction.
yeah, and
And
he
so,
makes you think.
yes,
He really makes you think. So when somebody makes you think, that's the people you want to be around. You want to
yes,
be around people that make you say, I never saw it like that. I never thought of
exactly,
it like that. Because God
exactly.
is giving you a different kind of way to look at things. And that's just like today. Today is this amazing, phenomenal, favor filled day. Everything about today is love, greatness, not just on February the 14th. Cupid is not in control, okay?
That
God is in full control.
no
I
victory,
was
baby. Love is love, like Stephen said, God is love. And so because of that, and God is inside of you, and you are love.
mm-hmm.
Be an extension. People should see you and feel the love from you. So I'm gonna back up a little bit because last night we kicked off our Teen Hearts Book Club. And it was so nice. We had a great group of ladies in there, and it was just really great. Natasha came in because we are starting off with her book. You got it in front of you, Sparkle.
Getting to the root of it.
Get into the root of it. Yes, absolutely. Get into the root of it. And so by Natashah Khan, it's on Amazon. And so we started, and she came in and gave us a reason why, she wrote the book. But getting to the root of it, when we talk about healing for real, we got to start with some basic principles. And one of the things that, as we were sharing and talking and things, I mentioned that how you think, what you say, the brain doesn't know the difference. The brain doesn't know whether it's something that you're thinking or whether it's something that's actually happening in your life. Your body reacts as though your thoughts are real. And
Mm-hmm.
Spark was like, look up there.
Look at that. I said, okay, God, we hear you. We hear you. Your brain doesn't know if you're telling the truth, if you telling the brain the truth, or if you lying, if you pretending, if you faking, or if that's really who you are. The brain doesn't know any difference. When somebody works in the factory, the robot knows the difference. But if you put on the robot these wheels, because they have been trained to just slap the wheels on, they don't know which wheel is supposed to be which wheel. You put the wheel on the ramp, so I'm gonna just put the wheel on it. And that's the same for us. Your brain doesn't know to believe, it just knows to believe, to believe, to believe.
It's just going with whatever you put out there. So the brain responds, like, say if you have an experience and say you're replaying something negative that somebody said to you that hurt you to your core, that had you traumatized, the drama. When you replay that conversation, when you replay that fear, when you replay that anger or whatever, your body releases the same stress signals. Your chest start getting tight, you start, feeling emotionally heavy. The brain doesn't realize that this is not happening in real time. Or let me take it a step further. Y'all know that I shared that for a long time after my mom passed, I had built up this emotional wall, right? And so I wouldn't really get emotional about real things, but I could watch an episode. Y'all know, for y'all who know me good, I love me some General Hospital, baby, to this day. Love General Hospital.
Records it and all.
Baby, well, I ain't got to record it now because it's on Hulu. I can just go over there
Okay.
and click me an episode. However, because I love it so much, y'all, if something back in the good, if something would have happened to one of them characters on General Hospital, I'm crying like it's somebody that I know for real. Like, but my body, I get emotionally attached to that, and my body doesn't realize these are just characters on the
It
thing, right?
don't know.
I'm reacting as if I saw that in front of me and I'm at the hospital holding a hand and crying and all that. When you get emotionally caught up, the brain doesn't recognize whether you are thinking thoughts or whether this is real life, because the endorphins, all of that emotion, everything is still the same. So if you've ever been with somebody who tells you about visualization, they tell you visualize yourself at the beach,
Eggs.
feel the waves, and then they want you to get your emotions attached to it because it becomes a higher vibration, and it allows you to start getting that experience like, okay, I got to calm down because I'm at the beach and I can feel the wind on my face and the sun, and I can feel the sand between my toes and the water coming up. And as you continue to feed that to your brain, eventually you will start having that experience like, oh, I'm on
Over
top.
and over. Just
Yes,
like it's like when you train the brain to stop, the brain like, okay, so we're stopping. Like so we're
wonderful.
stopping completely. And when you stop completely, the brain is saying, okay, they want to stop. No, they want to go. No, they want to do this. No, the brain like, which way we going? What we doing? Which way we going? You have to have those brain activations to live. When people are passing away, they will say their brain is dying. Like the brain, we have no activity to the brain. So that's the sign that they're passing away, because you got to have activation to the brain to live. So it's, and we, I think we just go through life not rushing through life, not understanding what our brain really means, what our brain
The
really does.
capacity of what the brain can do. And the reality is, when you start going through things, reliving things, thinking things, when you wake up in the morning and you set the tone like, oh, it's cloudy outside, the day is just going to be jacked up. I know today is not going to be a good day. Anything bad that can happen, it's going to happen to me today. Your body doesn't say, is this true? Are you just talking, or what's going on? Your body just reacts to the picture and the story that you've developed in your mind. When you get ready to go somewhere and you walk through the door like, I hate it here. I didn't want to be over here. Do you not know that everything comes together to create the experience that you're setting up? You're not setting up like, I'm going in here and we're going to have a ball and it's going to be a great time.
Yeah.
When you feel that, your energy is different. Your energy is high. You're like, oh my God, me and Spark are gonna get together, baby. We can get ready to run this thing. We get ready to turn it up. We get ready to have an amazing time.
But
It's
we
gonna be
really
all that.
do that, Angela. When
We do, yes.
when we're getting ready to have something, we will hype ourselves. Like okay, it don't matter whoever shows up at this point. At this point, who shows up is who shows up, because we still gonna have a great time. The body, we tell the body, it don't ask me. No, ask me. Like you need to know we having a great time. So
We're
we
gonna have a
gotta
good time
tell,
no matter what. And
no
it
matter
pans
what.
out to become a good time. But the
Yep.
reality is, just as you do good thoughts, negative thoughts do the exact same thing. And a lot of times it explains why, sometimes you feel like, I'm just so exhausted. I'm just so tired. And you ain't really done anything. But it's because you really have, because you spent so much of your time mentally reliving betrayal, reliving disappointment, reliving rejection, reliving self doubt. In your mind, you constantly have this on a reel that's going over and over, and you don't know why you're tired. Your mind is exhausted. Like, man,
Yeah.
every time I turn around, she got something going on. Your nervous system is all over the place in survival mode, because it's like, oh my God, this is, and it's playing out what
It's
you're putting in.
is planned out in your life. This is why negative self-talk is not just words. That negative self-talk, I'm always messing up. Nothing ever works out. I never win nothing. I never there's no good men in this world. I don't believe in marriage. Life be lifing. Oh, life be lifing. So in your brain says, okay, life be happening. That means all the bad things keep happening to me over and over and over and over, because you have told the brain life be lifing. And
Wow.
that means every negative thing always happens to me. No matter how far I get, life still hits me in the back. I can't get far. Every time I get so many steps ahead, I get knocked down. You have convinced the brain to believe trauma. You have convinced the brain to believe behavior, characteristics, what's the world going through. You have trained the brain to believe every last one of those
To
words.
be Chicken Little running around like the world is about to cave in any day. It is
Any
the
day.
shift that you set in motion. And
You
we can
did.
blame everybody else, but you set it in motion because of how you're thinking. And the brain doesn't think, oh, she just girl, just talking, girl. It's okay. The brain
Yes.
is like, oh, the world's about to, the sky's about to fall. Let's get into this mode of, being fearful, being overwhelmed, being depressed, being anxious, because you set the tone for how that's going to be. And so when you do that, your body shifts to match what you give it. It's just like you
Yes.
are what you eat. What they say, look, if you eat a whole bunch of junk and you wonder, like, why am I having all these skin breakouts? Why am I feeling all? Because you're feeding yourself something that's not healthy.
You're
Same thing.
feeding yourself. Oh, that's so good. The feeding part. You're feeding the
Yes,
brain.
feeding the brain. But Sparkle, what I love, remember we used to do mirror talk all the time. That's why affirmations are so important,
Yeah.
because even though you may not feel that way, even though that may not be where you are right now, when you continually speak those things out of your mouth, your ear hears it, your
Mm,
brain starts working it, and it starts becoming your reality. The more
yes.
that you say it over and over again, the brain signals the body to say, oh, this is what we're doing. Oh, we got confidence today. Oh,
Mhm.
I'm postured up, ready for anything because I know I'm going to be successful. Oh, I'm talking different
Yeah.
because I believe in what I'm saying. It's a
Yes.
shift in how you move, how you do, how you see yourself. And that's important. When we talk about healing for real, we got to go down like to the root, get to the root of it. Are you
Yeah.
saying things and thinking things that don't line up with where you want to be and where you're
Yeah.
going?
Yes. That's just, Angela. Yesterday, I told you I was having a challenging push kind of day.
Hmm.
On yesterday, and I was ready to tell God my truth of how I felt. But I reminded God, I said, God, this is not what I believe. I'm just telling you what my emotions keep on trying to tell me. But I believe, I know you. I believe you. So I wanted to clear up what I'm getting ready to say, God. This is not what I believe in my heart. This is what the emotions are trying to tell me, God. So I'm coming to you, telling you to tell these emotions, help me line these emotions up and cast these negative thoughts to you, so that I won't get it go in agreement with my brain, so that my brain won't stand in agreement with me of these negative thoughts. So God, I'm coming to you, telling you that it's getting heavy. These thoughts are getting heavy, and I need to cast it to you. I believe you, God. I know that this is not
Hmm.
my life, but my feelings are trying to tell me something different. And God, I ran to tell God so that God can help immediately stop that. So you ain't gonna play with her today. Feelings, get together, because I'm telling it. You hurt my feelings, I'm telling it. You hurt my heart, I'm telling it every single time. Stump on my toe, even though I don't clap back, I'm still telling it, because I need God to come in
Yeah.
and intervene.
And
Intervene this brain activity, because it's getting ready to get the best of me. Because I used to just wait on that, like, oh, if it's not one thing, it's another. Oh,
oh,
I
is
just
that not a famous phrase? If it's not one thing, it's another. And what that does is set you up to always feel like I can't never get ahead. I take one step forward, two steps back. It sets you up to believe that you can't trust the good things that are happening in your life because you start jumping into, woe is me. Oh, I got to go back to the struggle story because
yeah,
this ain't working for me. Miss Patricia said, I'm learning how to be more aware of what I'm hearing and counteract the negative thoughts with the positive. Yes. Miss
yes,
Miller
you
said,
have
you
to.
need God every second. And that's the thing. Y'all remember we used to say all the time, Holy Spirit, help. Holy Spirit activate.
Activate, yes.
Sometimes you can't do it by yourself because y'all just think about it. When you get to a certain weight and you get and it's not where you want to be, it didn't happen overnight.
No.
You were eating certain things that you know you really need to eat. You wasn't working out. You were just sitting around, and next thing you look up 3 years later, 5 years later, 2 months later, whatever it is.
Whoa.
Oh my God. Look at me now. You know how Facebook got the little thing of, this is me 9 years ago. This is me last year. This is me whenever. And you start
Oh,
comparing
yeah.
where
And
you
you
were,
really can
where
tell
you
the
are, where you were
difference.
then, and where you are now, and you're like, oh my God, I had no idea I've gained this much weight, or this right here has happened. Well, the thing about it is, like Cynthia said, you got to learn to speak more positive about certain situations. You
Yeah.
got to grab hold of. I'm telling you, even when you get a diagnosis, or even when somebody you love is sick, you can't immediately think, oh my God, what if they die? Even if because worst case
Yeah.
scenario,
Can't
you love
immediately go
somebody, so you don't want
that.
that to happen. But you got to reverse how you think and say, God, I know you got this. I already know we want to be in the thing is going to change around. I already know late in the midnight hour, God is going to turn it around. It's going to work
Yes.
in my favor. You just wait and see. And you tell the devil, baby, what you not going to do is
What
have me
you not gonna
hostage,
do?
thinking that it's going to be the worst case scenario. I'm not living like that anymore. I am living I am healed in every area of my life. That starts with my mind. That starts with my feelings. It starts with how I speak out of my mouth. That I'm going to be victorious. I'm not
Yeah.
backing down. I'm going to be unshakable. Whatever news you bring me, it's okay because God can
It's
turn it
oh,
around. You can take up that shot. I told y'all, do y'all remember what's love got to do with it? When Angela Bassett was in there with Lawrence Fishburne in the back, he used to beat her up, right? He used to
yep.
bully her and all that.
But
And that one time in the back of the limousine, she said, "Is that all you got?"
if that's all you have,
Get you is that all you got, Ike? Spirit, where you tell the devil, baby, is that all you got? Because what I do know is my God is so much better. He's so
yep.
bigger. He's so much stronger. He can do anything but fail. And if
Yep.
I believe that, everything in my
It's
life line
settles.
up with that.
Yes.
But
And
you gotta come with the belief. You gotta
you
come with
now
you can't be like,
that's the
oh, I
clapback
know
you need to be
God,
doing.
God gonna work it out for me. It's gonna be okay. No, we're not coming mealy mouth and all of that. No, you gotta buck up at the devil sometime and be like, you know what? Let me put my boxing gloves on because we about to square up and fight up in this thing. What you're not
Let
gonna do is you're not taking me out
yeah.
this time. I'm healed for real. You can't
Nope.
punk me like you used to. You
Yep.
can't scare
We
me.
ain't playing that game again.
We're
I'm
not
not
doing that.
playing with you.
We're not doing that.
But you did. I sometimes I have to remind now, devil. You know God ain't gonna let that happen. You do know that, right? Like, are you really? I mean, I know you cuckoo, but you know I'm God's favorite daughter, and what He's not gonna do is
God,
let that happen. I know you keep trying to remind me over and over. Come on now, you don't even believe that, and you know that's not gonna happen. So
it's
why
not.
why are we even having this conversation? Why are you even stopping to have a chat with me? You should have kept on going because you know what you're not gonna do is mess up what God has for me. What you're not gonna do is come in and interrupt and distract my whole
Uh-uh.
entire day and take
Uh-uh.
my day from amazing to it's okay. I'm having an
Uh-uh.
okay day. No, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. That means I'm in this day. I'm going to enjoy this day. And I'm going to trust you for this day that no matter what happened, God, you got me.
You got me. And you know what? I'm gonna just be honest with you. Sometimes you gotta snatch yourself up and be like, get yourself together. What we not gonna do is run around here
Oh
acting like
my
we
God.
no grab,
Would you
snatch
say that,
yourself up
Jake?
sometime and be like,
Snatch up.
snatch yourself up. Every now and then, you got to get yourself together before somebody else does because people
Yep.
are waiting on you to fall and be flaky. They waiting on you to not believe that God is who he says he is. They're waiting on you to fail. They're waiting on you to
Yep.
slip up. They're waiting on you to lose the confidence that you have. They're just watching you to see. do you really believe what you say you believe? Are
Yeah,
you really trusting God? Do you really believe? And when you say, I believe God, that's cute. Do you
that's,
really believe it? Because
do
the
you really?
reality is the devil gonna try you, but
Oh,
you gonna try, but don't try yourself. If you have to snatch yourself up, get in that mirror and say, today, babe, we built for whatever. And I don't even have to sweat the small stuff because God got it. Whether
God
it's
has
small, whether it's medium, whether it's big, God
it. The
got it. And if
size
he did it
doesn't
before,
matter.
if he did it before, he'll do it again. Have that in your spirit, girl. It's evidence all around us. God has done some amazing things. You don't think he's
And
gonna
he
do that for
keeps
you?
doing it though. That's the
Keep
part
doing
right there. He keeps doing it. I want you to think about this really, really quick. You're in your favorite restaurant. In your favorite restaurant, you just ordered your favorite dish. Man, I'm just gonna say some lamb chops because lamb chops are on my mind right now.
it.
You have ordered you some lamb chops. You asked for some asparagus on the side. You asked for a loaded baked potato. The waitress brings you out a fried chicken, plain mashed potatoes, and green beans. What are you going to do? Are you going to eat that fried chicken? Even though your taste buds, you was believing for these lamb chops, and in front of them, they bring you a platter of fried chicken. What are you gonna do? Because you ordered lamb chops. You was expecting lamb chops, but
Yes.
they brought you some fried chicken. You're not gonna eat that fried chicken. You're gonna be like, waitress, come here. Excuse me, come here.
Yeah.
This is not my order. This is not what I ordered. And I don't know why this is what you brought to me because this is not what I ordered. This is not, well, I mean, just go ahead and eat it because then it's going to take 30 more minutes for us to cook your lamb
Then we're
chops.
gonna be a 30-minute waiting somebody.
Yeah. So that's the same with your belief that you got to tell your brain, I did not order this chaos. Why are you bringing me this chaos? I am not going to eat this chaos. I'm not going to eat. I said lamb chops. I said that I'm going to have an amazing day. I said that everything about me is phenomenal. I'm a walk in love. I'm a walk in favor. I'm a walk in belief. I'm a walk in trust. Why are you bringing me all this? I did not order this. This is not on my order. So I need you to go back, turn back around, go get my order, and go get me exactly what I ordered. If we have authority like that for the waitress, you don't think
Girl,
you have that same authority for yourself?
girl, that is it. Order you up some confidence, baby. Order you up some peace. Order you up some courage. Order you up some clarity. Because even if your
Order it up.
situation is not there, order it up. Because what that makes you do is start being the leader of your life. And you're not reacting to situations. You're
No.
taking charge. You are the
Yes.
main character of your life. And then the main character runs the show. The main character
Right.
ain't sitting right here like, oh yeah, yeah, I'm just
Oh,
gonna take
waiting.
whatever y'all give me. No, they're not doing that. They are taking charge, baby. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning,
This is
Kelly.
the
Yes.
reality
We
is
gotta take
what you
control.
think. You got to take control of that, and you got to understand that my brain is going to do and match up with what I tell it. And people think, oh, that's a fantasy. I'm not going to believe in fantasy, but visualization is mental rehearsal. When you repeatedly imagine yourself speaking clearly, walking in a room with confidence, having a calm conversation, finishing the thing that you've been afraid to start. When you imagine yourself doing it on a constant basis, your brain starts wiring familiarity instead of
On,
fear. Your
on a
brain starts saying,
constantly
oh, we
back.
got this. The brain starts saying, oh, what we hesitating for? Because it's an audience full of people. Oh, we got this. Oh, we're going to go out here and slam dunk this conversation, this
Yes.
talk. We're going to go out here and make it happen because we conditioned ourselves to believe we can do all things through
Through
Christ who
Christ
strengthens
who
me.
strength.
Not some things, not a little bit here and there, all things. Get that in you.
Okay.
Get an all things in your spirit.
And don't let nobody pull it up. Now that's the root that cannot be pulled up. You do not let people pull up that root. That other roots that don't belong there, them are hang tight.
And weeds.
Yeah, them some weeds. Pull the weeds up. But that root of I am God's favorite daughter. And I'm just taking this for example. I don't care who you are or what you are or what somebody says. Nobody in this world cannot convince me that I'm not God's favorite daughter. So you can pull out every scripture you can find, whatever. You cannot convince me that I'm not God's favorite daughter, because that's what I live on. You live on what you live on, and that's what gets you by. This is what builds up my confidence to tell myself, God, breathe in. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. You ain't just one of the little children that God's hanging around. You're God's favorite daughter. So I need you to breathe. Do you know who you are? And it's reminding myself that God would never, ever let his favorite daughter go down like
that. Because anytime somebody challenges you and says, "Oh, you God's favorite daughter," you say, "And I am."
that.
They can't shake you from that. They're not going to take you off of that. And when you get that in your spirit, it's a game changer. You got
It
to get
is.
so bucked up at what you believe that it doesn't matter that you tell me anything otherwise. I stand on business when it comes to me. I stand on business when it comes to knowing who I am. I stand on business when I say that God is for me. So it doesn't matter who's against me. It doesn't matter what you say.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter about anything. All I know is that God got me. What they say, God don't play about me. When you
God
recognize
don't
that,
play about
say that.
me. And
Say
it
that.
yes, because you know your mama, your daddy, whoever was raising you, you know if you don't make me call my mama. Somebody at the school messing with you, that teacher's messing with you, be like,
Baby.
your words are, can I call my mama? Before they had cell phones in the school, that you
Right.
was like
You go to
going to
the
the
office.
office. Can I call my mama?
Yeah.
They was like,
I need to call my mom.
why do you need to call your mom? I need to call my
I need to
mama.
call my mom.
Like you look,
Right now.
but can we talk? No, I need to call my mama. Like, and if you don't
Because she's
let me
going to come up
call
here
my
and
mama,
straighten this out. She's
yeah,
going to come up
and
here and
look,
handle this.
and if you don't let me call my mama, when I get home, I'm gonna tell my mama that I was trying to call you, and they would not let me call you, and your mama gonna be like, "That's okay, cause I'm going up to that school tomorrow."
Yes.
You
Girl, you
ain't riding the
go
bus
to my
tomorrow. You're not riding the bus tomorrow.
mom.
I'm gonna take
You're going up
you
to that school.
in
Yeah, well, I'm
the
going to take
morning.
you tomorrow. Because we're going to handle this. Because I'm going to find out why they didn't let you call me when you asked.
And when they look around the corner, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I go Kelly.
Girl, here she
That's
come with her
Kelly and her
mama.
mama. Oh, here come
Here she come with her mama.
Kelly and her mama. Security." Like, that's the same way God is about us. You
Yes.
better call him up, call
You
him
better
up.
call him up. Call him
Tell him
up.
what you want. What's that old song? Call him up, tell him what you
Tell
want.
them what you want. Let me tell you, when I used to, my mom was an amazing cook, gal. She was so good. And so when I was in college, I would on occasion bring friends home, so we would always be like, what's on the request line? We got to call my mama up and put an order in. What's on the request line? What y'all want? Because y'all know I'm from Tennessee, so close to Memphis. So, we see fish and spaghetti all the time, right? And so I brought a
Yes.
friend home, right, one time, and she was like, girl, we done went to the club. I was like, yes, come on, we having a good time. She was like, what time we leaving, girl? Because I need to get some more of that fish and spaghetti your mama fixed. So she was
Her mind was
like,
already
I was
out.
like, we having a good time. She was like, girl, my mind is at the house with that food and I'm ready to go. So put on the request line what you want. Tell
And
God what
tell
you
him what,
want. And
call
then
him
believe, but
up.
not only tell him, believe that he's going to give it to you. Stop asking and then thinking that you're not worthy to get it. Because this is the reality when we talk about being healed for real. You're not trying to become brand new. You're trying to become whole again. You're
Mhm.
trying to become a better version, becoming her. So if your mind keeps replaying who you were in survival mode, your body's going to struggle to fully step into that
Yeah.
pace, right? You cannot heal in a body that's still mentally rehearsing trauma. You're not going
Over
to
and
heal from a
over.
body that's continuously rehearsing all of the rejection, all of the, disrespect, all of the things that
Yes.
have happened to you. When you think about that all the time, oh, why did he leave me? I don't understand why, he did me that way. When you keep thinking about that all the time, you got your mind in up and down all around.
It don't know what to believe.
It's not
Do we
good.
like them or do we not like them? Your brain like, do we like them or do we not? Because you.
Your brain is like, I thought we were moving forward and we was gonna live our life, but now you keep on talking about how he destroyed it. So shoot, what we doing? We falling apart, or we standing up today? What
Are we
what are we
walking
doing?
up? Are we what? What's going on?
Which way are we going?
The things that we take our brain to. But I want to go real quick. When you gave your request about that spaghetti and fish, you had zero doubt if your mom was gonna make it. You knew for sure for a fact what will happen when I get home. Friend, you
Baby,
went ahead and told your friends, my mama gonna make us some spaghetti and fish. I know y'all might not know about it. You was already telling them ahead of time everything that,
yes,
and I'm telling you, my mama fish and spaghetti is not the normal fish and
baby.
spaghetti. So you was already preparing them friends, not just you. Now you have everybody in your circle. When we get in this car, y'all need to know what we will do is have some
Oh, baby.
spaghetti and
What
fish.
we're gonna do is eat good tonight.
Yes. So they
The
all
whole
like how
weekend, we're gonna eat
they
good.
calling they mama, like I'm going home with Angela. She said her mama gonna make some fish and spaghetti. Oh, that's so fish and spaghetti. They don't go together.
Yeah,
Like, yes, they do. Da 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 da. Like they're already that news is already being
anticipation.
spread around. You're telling everybody what to expect when we arrive. That's what I need you to tell yourself today. What to expect today? Today I'm having the best day of my life. Today, I'm walking in favor. Today, I'm walking in love. Today, I am going to enjoy every moment of this day. Girl, Angela, like I'm telling y'all, I'm spreading the news to y'all what kind of day I'm going to have. Then I want you to tell somebody else. Well, Sparkle said that we're going to have a good day today. Sparkle said it's going to be a miracle day today, so that we can go and clam, like once we put this out in the atmosphere, out here in the world, everybody know, don't mess with her. Don't mess with her, because she already said today is going to be a great day. Let them tiptoe to tell you something that they know they don't got no business saying to you. Let them be on tiptoes instead of
Baby,
you on tiptoes.
anything outside of what I say is going to be blocked. Anything
Exactly.
that doesn't
Don't
align
tiptoe
with
in
how I
there.
say my day is going to be will be blocked. Have that in, like this is a no negativity zone.
Uh-huh.
I don't deal in negativity. I don't deal in foolishness. I
Don't
don't deal
send
in
me that.
things that are not going to bring me happiness and joy and peace in my life. I don't have time for that. I may used to entertain that before. I'm not doing that now. So we gotta ask ourselves the question: what are we training our brain to do every day? What are you
What are
practicing?
we
Just
training
training.
our
Are you
brain?
training your brain? Because your mind is always practicing something, whether it's faith or fear, whether it's doubt or direction, whether it's survival or success. But there's no neutral playlist. Your brain got it's moving
What
one way or
play?
the other. It's either going
What
to the left
playlist are you
or the
going?
right.
What playlist are you playing?
What playlist are you playing in your brain?
What's on your playlist? You
What's
know
on
we
your
use what's
playlist?
on your
Yes.
playlist, because that playlist should give you that anticipation of a good day.
Girl,
Today,
the
I'm telling
playlist
you,
is
put that
everything. You know how
playlist.
you know your favorite song because when you create a playlist, it's all of your favorite songs.
Uh-huh.
It's everything that I
All of
like that puts me whatever mood I want to be. If I want to be in a romantic, smooth mood, baby, I got some Frankie Beverly and Mays. I got some different things in there that allows me to be in a nice, smooth, relaxed mood where I feel good. It's happy feelings everywhere.
it.
That's
All over the place.
what I'm calling for.
Yep. You already know. I I would tell you, yeah. Like my thoughts and the enemy was playing so much games yesterday. I even received a phone call and I looked at the caller ID and I told that caller ID, I said, I don't have the capacity to listen to that playlist today.
I
Not today. I I did I did not answer the phone. I did not, because because I know you have already told me how your brain thinks sometimes. And right now, I don't have, all I can do is feed for myself right now. That's all I can do. So I can't answer your call. The call went to voicemail. I saw the voicemail. I'm not listening to voicemail. I'm not listening to the text. But today, I can talk to him.
You're
Today,
not disrupting my day. You're not. You're not going to be a disruptor of any of that. I'm not going to allow it. Period.
I, and you know, the enemy. What if it's not negative? I'm not taking no chances. I'm not answering because I'm not taking no chances. I don't. They wishy washy sometimes. I don't know which way they're gonna be on. So I'm not taking no chances today. You will not get answered.
Straight to voicemail.
And that's what I told the brain. And the brain said, "Oh, we ain't answering," because that's what I told the brain, and the signals went to the brain and said, "Oh, we're not answering." Oh, y'all need to hold on to that. I'm not answering. No, I'm not gonna answer. Sorry,
Foolishness. Foolishness is calling. No, I'm not
I'm
answering.
not. And
Church
some
is
people
calling.
y'all need to put on
No,
y'all
I'm
caller
not
ID.
answering that.
That's foolish. Y'all have a great day. Phyllis has already been done the benediction. She is closing us out. So today,
Let
have
me
the
say
day
this.
that you deserve.
Understand this. Your future isn't created by what happens to you. It's created by what you repeatedly imagine yourself becoming. So change, shift, put in the greatness that God has created inside of you and keep speaking that out. Don't keep speaking the struggle story. Don't keep speaking the drama. Don't keep speaking the trauma. Stop reliving those things and start seeing yourself in a peaceful, calm, loving environment. Start seeing yourself and with being hugged and having what you want. You don't need to wait for a change to make you feel strong. All you got to do is change what you repeatedly
Yep.
put in your brain so that it can start manifesting itself in your body and in your life. That's it. That's
Yes.
all.
That's
That's
it.
it. That's all.
Period. Period. Y'all have a blessed
Period.
day.
Cool.
We will
Listen,
see y'all back on Wednesday. And if
see you back.
anyone did not make the meeting for Healing Hearts book club and you still would like to participate, please let Angela or myself know, and
Yeah.
we will get you the notes, because we can heal for real this time. We
We're
can heal
getting here
for
for
real this
real this
time.
time. Yes.
I'm telling you, don't take a good picture of me now, because I'm still getting some more stuff together. I'm still working this brain together, but it won't be long now. God's decree, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. Have an amazing day, and we'll see you back tomorrow.